Hey, how's it going? It's Sean Bradshaw from cyberfred.com, and in this lesson we're going to take a look at a blues lick that uses some sweep picking. And often when you think of sweep picking, you think of metal, but actually I use sweep picking a lot in my playing, but it's sometimes just 2 or 3 strings as opposed to big 5-string sweeping madness that you might find in, more of a metal setting. And so let's take a look at this lick that I just played at the beginning of the video. Alright, so let me just go ahead and play it through slow. So now let's just break this down into kind of 3 different parts. The first is the sweep that we're going to be going these 3 notes, 7th fret on the 4th string, 6th fret on the 3rd string, and 5th fret on the 2nd string. And what we're going to do is just be picking down for all of those. And my right hand just kind of flows across those strings, kind of as if I was strumming a chord. But my left hand is playing those notes individually. Alright? And then the last note of this is going to be just playing the 8th fret on the 2nd string. And all of that together is actually an A7 arpeggio, the notes of an A7 chord. And that's what we're doing, is playing this lick in the key of A over an A7 chord at the moment. And I'll show you how you can move this around in a few minutes. So first part again. And kind of that last note where I'm playing the 8th fret on the 2nd string, you might pick up on that. So down, 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 up. All right. The middle part of this lick, what we're going to do is start out on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and you're going to have a pre-bend. So what I'm going to do is have this note already bent up a half step, so it sounds like that 8th fret. Do a reverse bend, pull off to the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then play the 7th fret on the 3rd string. And then kind of the last part of the lick, we have a downward sweep. Actually an upward for your right hand motion, but downward in sound. And so we're just coming back down those same 3 notes that started the lick. And so we're playing 5th fret on the 2nd string, 6th fret on the 3rd string, and 7th fret on the 4th string. And then I play the 5th fret on the 4th string, and we'll do a little smear. That means I'm just going to take that 5th fret on the 4th string and just kind of bend it up slightly, like sometimes notated as a 1/4 of a step. And then finally end on that 7th fret of the 4th string. So. So this lick is in the key of A, and if you kind of think of, if you know kind of a basic A minor pentatonic scale, here is A on the 5th fret of the 1st string, or A on the 5th fret of the 6th string, and kind of use that as your centering point, and really think about playing this lick in that area, and kind of If you're riffing out with A minor pentatonic, you can throw in that lick, especially over an A7 chord in the blues. Now, we can move this lick around even in a blues in the key of A. So a 4 chord in the key of A blues is a D7 chord. And if I take this whole lick and I move it up so that I'm playing it where my first finger is in at the 10th fret, all right, that 10th fret on the first string is a D, and if I play the lick there, then I can play that over the D7 chord. And the 5 chord in a blues in the key of A is an E7. So if I take that and move it up 2 frets so that my first finger is at the 12th fret on the first string or 6th string is an E, then I can play this for the 5 chord in the key of A. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate this lick, taking it through a whole basic blues in the key of A. Alright, so you see how that lick can be moved around and you can play it over different chords in the key of A. You can also play this really in any key. Just remember that kind of your reference point is the position that you're in, the note that's on the first string or the 6th string. So we were playing it first in the key of A, and the 5th fret, first string is A, or the 6th string, 5th fret is an A. And you know, this can be played over any kind of 7th chord. That's really what it's based around, is a 7th arpeggio. So have fun playing this lick. I'm going to now kind of just improvise a little bit and see if I can throw in this lick for you.